Welcome to the Locker, Season 2, Episode, I believe, 67. We've made to 67. I am a white along with, just going to give you straight up Van House. I was going to put a bunch of tags in front of it because today, if people are tuning in, they're going to get what they bargained for. You got your thought process. I have my thought process. And people will hear the difference between an offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball guy. One guy wants to win, one guy wants to survive. And that's what we gonna talk about here.
Whoa.
Oh.
Which one of us wants to survive?
Huh?
Which one of us wants to survive?
The one who ain't did as much winning as the other. Hey, when we snap the huddle on offense, we playing on all systems go. This play working out. Defensively, you have no idea what's going on. All you want to do is make sure at the end of this play we get this guy on the ground with as less carnage as possible.
Okay, that's accurate. I gotta agree with you on that one.
And we are cool. We are cool. Play to play, going through with 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are calculating. We are calculating throughout the game.
Beep, offsides. Beep, holding. Beep, tripping. Beep. Okay, now you come into my territory when we get you behind schedule.
Exactly. That's all we want to do. But nonetheless, you have great points and you have great illustrations. Probably one of the best in the business as far as I know. I don't follow that. But I watch ESPN and I know they are privileged to a lot of resources. You with limited resources will bring the knowledge and the whatnot for the average fan. Like I said, I'm sure you obviously have great resources. You got the little lines and the circles, but you are not privileged to as many end zone views cut up where you have to go through a game. If you go through a game, you got to go through the game old school style. So that's why people, as well as myself, respect what you do.
Appreciate it.
Throughout the week on your breakdowns of the game. So we finally get to the introduction. What is it that took place this week? Past week in the game. Are you fine with it, or you think we could have done better? You think who's to blame? I mean, just give me a synopsis of. Put it like this. I want a snowball synopsis of being 6-3 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get there?
Mm-hmm.
Should we be there? Could have been avoided, or are we right where people thought we were going to be? Or are we right where you thought we were going to be?
I guess. All right. Honestly, we're right where I thought we would be. I didn't think these would be the 3 games we would have lost, but I had us at 6-3 right here. So I guess in a way, we're exactly where I thought we would be. The problem with last game, let's go small, then we'll go big, is the ending of the first half is why we lost that game. For all the bad stuff that happened, for all the issues that we had, for all the screw-ups we had on defense, if we put points on the board before half, right, this game is over because Tennessee couldn't stop us. So we go 24-27, 24-21 to half and get the ball back first and go, we just marched down on them after the halftime. We go up 31-21. I think the game's a little different. Now, that's the small. The big part of it is our defense, because offense played their ass off. Even the damn pick six really was just a great play by their defensive player. Even with all that said, if defensively we do what we're supposed to do, and not saying we shut out Tennessee, but make Tennessee matriculate down the field, the game is different. So this is all on defense, man. There ain't nothing. The offense got nothing to say. I mean, obviously, you want to play a perfect game and you want to score on every possession and all that good stuff. But honestly, they played well enough to win. Defense didn't play well enough to win.
Okay. And our next subject, I think the most controversial, which is good for the fans, maybe not for us, which is good for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
The most controversial part is I think we stand on the opposite sides of the aisle. We kind of like a marriage where the brother of the bride doesn't want to marry that punk ass dude. Or the father doesn't want her to marry that punk ass son-in-law.
Why I gotta be a punk ass though?
No, you're not the person. It's just a scenario. That is a great situation we're talking about. It's a mutual situation we all are going to indulge in. But one side feels like, I don't think this is the case because of this. Mm. And the other one is all in because of this. Mm. I love your daughter, so I want to marry her. Mm. I love my daughter. I love your daughter. That's why I want to marry her. Mm. I love my daughter is why I don't think she should marry you. That's where we stand at. And I've heard you. We've been on some shows together. Mm-hmm. We have been on. You have been on interviewed exclusively. I still don't know, and that's the one thing about you. I still don't know who you give the blame to. Not that we're here to give blame, but I take it as if you put a lot of the onus on the players. And we are here tonight because people follow you and people follow myself. And they follow the writers who write what they think happened or what they saw happen, mm-hmm. or what they were told why this happened. Mm-hmm. And we also have video footage at some point that will back up each one of our mm-hmm. thought processes. Mm-hmm. And you seem to have felt like, what I've gathered, that the players, the defense is obviously, we thought the defense did not do enough to win the game, but you felt like it was on the players. You didn't feel like it was a coaching issue. And that's where I had a problem.
No, it's not even close.
It's not even close that it was a.
It's not even close.
That it was a player issue?
No, it's not that. It's either or. It's on the players.
And without ocular proof at this point, without video proof, because we're not to that portion at this point. Uh-huh. Can you articulate mm-hmm. at this point why you would say mm-hmm. that you assume that it was the players, or not assume that you can, because you said there's not even beyond a shadow of a doubt that it was the players.
Yeah,
we'll go back and forth. Yeah. Just verbally at this point before we video evidence.
Yeah. I feel this way before this game starts. So it's not like this game is like, oh, he's like, it's on the players. I am always on the players. Always. For one thing, as a coach, you can't simulate the opponent 100% ever. You can't simulate how they run their off. We talking about defense now. We can't simulate how they run their offense. We can't simulate the tempo they run their offense. We can't simulate if they're gonna come up with some new shit this week. If they come up with some, now I'm going off tangent. In my Peach Bowl year in '93, we ran the I-bone. We had basically a month, we changed the whole offense. It went to a spread. So Clemson prepared for an eye bomb, and they didn't know what to do. So as a coach, you can only give your players the information and provide them with the tools as best as you can to prepare them for the week. But when it comes between that rectangle white boundary and you step inside of that, it is on you. And I 100% feel like we don't have a lot of guys with high football IQ. And it hurts us because the coach can't come up with every formation and every personnel group that they can. It's just impossible. So you got to dissect it when you're on the field. Now, I'm going to say this. With me saying this, if you want to blame it on the coaches, you blame it on the damn guys upstairs in the press box. Because the guys on the sideline, they can't see all the way across the field. I've been there. You can't see what the personnel's on the other side of the field. Now, the guys up top, they can kind of see it better. But even them, they got to have those binoculars and they got to be able to see it. Like, oops, and then tell them. Then it's got to be relayed from them downstairs to on the field. And that's just too much time. So for me, players on the field, and this is my last thing because I've been saying a lot. I know you've been in a situation, and I know you've told me about a situation, and I've been in the same situation when I played. The players can call whatever the hell they want. The coach can signal all this stuff, but the players on the field say, we're going to run this because right now everybody's confused. They can call it, and coach can't say shit. Because if y'all all run it, if everybody gets the call and we all run the same thing, that's cool. Because the defensive coordinator, for example, is guessing what the offense might run. So his guess is just as good as yours. So as long as everybody runs the same thing, we cool. So I'm going to hand it off to you because I've been talking too much.
Nah, you weren't talking too much. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But conversely to what you're saying, and this is where I have the issue with your point of view, is that if you come out with a game plan, and that game plan, like you said, if you come out with a wishbone and that ain't working, or you come out with a wishbone all year and they come out the first play and y'all on spread and we done worked on, okay. Now you can go in man, you can go in zone and just keep everything in front of you and just make sure. And one thing we both do agree, when you run the zone, we want to rally to the ball as quick as possible. I know you had an issue with someone calling a soft zone, and I've seen the soft zone before. I consider a soft zone. We lost to Mississippi State in 1999 with Dusty Bonner down in Starkville and against Mississippi State. Mm-hmm. And we were up 2-1, and they get the ball on their 30, and they march the ball all the way down into field goal range because we are giving them 12, 7, 8, 12, 7, 8 with like a minute and 20 seconds on the clock. And I absolutely understand when the game is on the line, you can't really go press man or you don't really want to press. But I don't think you just give them the ball and come up and tackle them when you know all they need is a field goal. They need a touchdown. It's a little different. When all you know they need a field goal, I don't think that's the point. So that's exactly what you said on our pick six. That DB played the ball the way you're supposed to play it. Sit back. Wandale, I'm not gonna blame Wandale, but I told you last week, when you gotta, even if it's a zone route, you gotta put something on your hook a little bit to maybe give the DB to shift his weight. And I don't think there was enough cushion. He didn't eat up enough of the cushion for him to influence the DB either way. So it probably shouldn't have been the thrown ball. The DB sitting there, you cock your arm back. Are you about to throw this while I'm sitting right here looking at it? Easy money. But I think it's more of the players, or I think it's more of the coaching on the defensive side of the ball. I think because of where you gave Vito Tisdale credit for a couple plays, knowing and being aggressive on what he saw, and that's the type of DB you were. You aggressive on what you saw. You believed your eyes because you did a lot of film study. Now, everybody not doing a lot of damn film studying. You are probably an anomaly. Not everybody does a lot of film study. You did a lot of film study, so you knew what you were seeing. And you believed what you were seeing because you studied it. Mm-hmm. So to say that these guys should be in study, no, everybody ain't studying like you. Everybody's not on a road trip with they books, with they school books like you were. So I'm saying I understand where you can make that the point, but I'm sure Florida DB is not doing that. I'm sure Georgia, Alabama DBs aren't doing that. And that's why I kind of felt like if they were aggressive on whatever defense call, they were aggressive. The wheel route that was caught on square.
That wasn't even a wheel route. That wasn't a wheel route.
It wasn't a wheel route as I know it, but it was but for you to go outside the other receiver,
look, if it was a wheel route, I would have a lot more like, oops, they just got us. Because sometimes a wheel route can get us, right?
Right.
He just lost in that. He should have got lost in that one. Shit. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But it's not, so I'm gonna ask you this. It was so I don't think it was about DeAndre Square on that.
No.
He couldn't guard that guy either way.
No.
I think your safety is supposed to stay in half. Because even if the safety was back there looking at it, the quarterback ain't so apt to throw it. And if he is, I think the safety, any decent safety.
Okay, go. I'm sorry. I'm too.
No, I think any decent safety should be able to get over top and at the very least make the tackle. But he ran with the inside route. So go ahead.
Is that the coach?
No, that's not the coach. Okay. But hold on. What you told me the other day was you felt like it was bad coaching because the linebacker should have never been over there.
No.
But even at the snap of the ball, you went on to say earlier now, before the snap of the ball, that if DeAndre Square looks over there and sees Vito, another safety guarding over there, running back, he can't say, hey, let's switch. No. The safety should be the one. Now, mind you, that's not the coach or the player's fault. That's neither one of their fault. The player has to play the defense. The player has to play the defense, which he did not. So I do give that one to the player. I give that one to the player. But originally, you said he should have never been on him, which is but whose fault is that?
Well, he shouldn't have. I stand by. Square should have never been on their best receiver, or I'm one of their best receivers. That is a fact.
But how do you prevent that? Tell me that. Not that it should happen. How do you prevent it?
Okay, here's how you prevent it. Because when I said that, I was watching it live and couldn't tell who the hell, because the damn camera angle is like right here.
Right,
you couldn't tell, right?
Right.
I got that play on the thing. Here's the thing. They came out in 11 personnel. They had one back, one tight end. The defensive players got confused of where the hell the tight end was. Okay? The tight end was to the field. And Vito went all the way from the boundary to the field. Because you know why? Either Square or Ty or Corker told him, you got to get over to the field. Right. Without understanding that was a damn tight end. Okay? So now there's a lot of things that could have happened. Square could have said, oh, shit. That's number one, not 80-something. Timeout. Because I can't guard him. Because I know I'm playing man under. I can't guard him, right? That's one option, right? Second option. Corker says, oh, shit. I moved Vito from the receiver to the tight end. Okay. Coach don't like us calling timeouts because he got to call them. So I can't call a timeout because I don't want to he don't want him screaming at me. Okay. Mosley, you got to guard him solo. Whatever the hand signal is, whatever your hand signal, you got to guard him one-on-one because I got to guard Square's man over the top. I don't care what he's running. I got to help him out because you a corner. You can't play man, there's an issue. And if I get in trouble for it, I'll take the chewing out. But right now, we are in a disadvantage. So that's number 2. That's the second option. The third option is why y'all sent down Vito, made him run 40 yards across the field when Vito knew I should be over there. So the third option was, even though, this is what I want people to understand. So what the coach could say is, okay, guys, when they are in the field, right? They're on the boundary in the field. Vito, you got to always go to the field because it's so much space between the tackle and the receiver. I don't want my square disjointed or displaced that far away from the formation. What they're gonna probably run to you, Vito. If I'm Vito, I'm like, man, run to me because I don't mind that smoke. Okay, so coach tells you that all the time. You're gonna play to the field. Well, damn it, where's your football IQ? They put the damn tight end into the field. Are you gonna waste a damn DB on a damn tight end where there's a wide receiver in the slot? When it came, if this was after a tempo play, they snap it, going bound, they throw the ball to the fish and they run around, I would totally understand it because then you just got to do what you got to do because you ain't got time, right? This was after a damn timeout and they checked the play. They came to the damn line of scrimmage, assessed the situation. Hooker went to the line. His offensive line said, check, 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 whatever he said, and came back. This was not a tempo play. This is 100% on players, and sometimes you got to just have a football IQ and play fucking football. Corker cannot leave square by himself. And then why did Corker drive the damn in route?
No idea about that.
It makes no sense. And here's the thing I want people to understand. Tennessee could have held that play in their back pocket until this week and has never shown that. So the players have never seen that formation, never seen that personnel group of that formation. So then what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to use your eyes and your brain and say, hold up. Tight end over there, receiver over here. We got to do something. We just can't do what we're doing. Does that mean can we check out? Dude, you can ask Lehman Boyd. Look, I was corner. Keo Wilson got hurt. I think Keo Wilson allowed Lehman to make all the calls. Period, point blank. No matter if he was right or wrong, which doesn't matter because as long as everybody run the same thing, right? Keo gets hurt. I start safety LSU game. Me and Lehman are having a fight on the field. I mean, we're going back and forth. It's this. No, it's this. No, it's this. Dude, I'm the free safety.
Right.
I'm the free safety. You're the strong safety. I'm the dictator in this. I see what I see. You too close to the line of scrimmage. So let's run what I say run. So that's the same thing. Corker needs to fucking make a call. It's really that simple. If you see something fucked up, you got to do something.
You think they were running those type of defenses we were running? It seems to me more. I think they are dictated from the sideline.
No,
and then here's the reason. Here's the reason why I also say I agree with you. I can't argue much about that and some of the other probably were players' issues. I just know when you're dealing with a hurry up. Mm-hmm. And you're dealing with different type of styles of offense or just even when we dealt with exotic defenses, mm-hmm. Look for this player. Wherever this player is at, this is where we set this at. I don't care where Mike is at. We're setting the defense to this. And that's where I think the coaching comes in. So even when you're saying that he lined up, I think it's kind of coaching where when they break the huddle, I need you to identify the tight end. Like, why did he even run that way from the beginning? You might have said somebody sent him over there or whatever the case might be. But and that may be on the players, but hey, I don't know. I say you're talking about Square, you're talking about Corker, you're talking about some veteran players, man, who's played a lot of football that I don't know.
Damn right. Hey, Ant, I hope Stu is watching this. He can chime in. I'm gonna give you a perfect
He
example.
probably ain't gonna chime in. He didn't watch the last couple. I talked to him after the show. I don't think he wants that heat.
I hope he's watching so then he can text you. 1996, we're playing Florida in the swamp. They have Fred Taylor in the backfield. They have this formation. Jacquez Green is I'm gonna say a reduced formation, right? He's
Right.
close to the tackle, not as close, but close to the tackle. Okay. And what they do is they motion Fred Taylor out beyond Jacquez Green. So they want to get Jacquez Green on a linebacker one-on-one, either in zone or man, don't matter.
Right.
You get that little in the one-on-one, it's a problem, right? We practice this every day almost. All right, guys, we are not going to bump out in man. We're not going to bump out. Whoever is guarding Jock, you keep on Jock, and the linebacker's going to run all the way out to their bench if they want to. And we ran it every damn practice. And we ran it right. The corner stays on the receiver, and the linebacker extends with the running back. Guess what happened in the game? Some corner said, bump. They put Edward Stewart on Jock Green.
Yeah.
This is after we took, I think, Florida back-to-back 3 and outs.
Yeah.
And they bumped and Edward to Jock, and the receiver and the quarterback guarded down Fred Taylor. Know what Fred Taylor did? He took a step and stopped. You just wasted your corner on Fred Taylor. Went all week. All week. We knew they were going to run this. We said, you stay your ass there.
Yeah. It could have been the case. I don't know if we that exotic.
No. Our defense is pretty exotic, man. There are some coverages that I try to dumb it down, but there are some things that we run coverage-wise that is not typical coverages.
You don't know if people just doing their own thing?
No. I know of a lot of teams now, they run some stuff where it's almost like, for lack of a better word, a matchup zone on defense sometimes. They don't play like your typical, even our typical cover 3 or quarters. They play like guy in your zone, you lock up on them, and it's not man.
Right.
But it's some stuff that they do that is, you can't really describe it to the average fan, even to some football players, because it's out there.
So I'm gonna ask you this. Give us a little bit of the how's it going, Michelle?
Hey, Michelle. How's that moving going?
That's not that Michelle.
Isn't it?
I don't think so. Michelle Brown, is her name Brown too? Michelle Brown is golfs a lot.
Oh no, okay. No, I'm wrong then. Yep.
Here's give me a little bit more detail on that. The first play of the game.
Oh hell. Don't get me started.
I could have swore you playing that on the players.
That's on Dort. Oh, it's not. It's 100%. It ain't even close.
Dort?
Oh, without a shadow. It's Dort number 1, then Ty number 2.
Are you serious?
Okay, tell me who you think is the problem.
You got it queued up, man. I ain't got time to go and save.
Hell yeah, I got a queue. Well, no, I don't have.
I say it's the backers. Dort didn't do a hell of a job, but I'm not expecting Dort to do a hell of a job.
Dort didn't do a job.
He didn't run the ball immediately upfield. He stuttered his feet, then ran it upfield.
How you say it's on the line? Which linebacker you think is fault is?
It's on Robinson and Jones.
Robinson is Jones is too far away.
No, sir.
Okay, all right. Let me get it. I'm a gonna get it up, and then I'm.
They were. Hey, I'm glad your wife probably glad to hear you say that. I don't know the last time she. Hey, I'm gonna say this. I know you old,
into that one.
Old fella, but I'm gonna say this. Every time we run that same play, people are running like their hair is on fire.
Time out. Let me laugh this one out, dude, because I want to hear what you say. That's wrong, man. You ain't have to do that to your boy, man.
Hey, man, I don't know what's going on in the house. I have no idea what goes on over there.
All right. I'm good now. Let me.
I was just surprised you so excited to get it up. That's what made me think of like, damn, you got to make all that noise. You got to get it up.
Let's get moving. What were you saying, man? What were you saying?
I'm just saying.
Oh shit.
When we run that same play with Wandale, everybody not everybody in the stadium, everybody on the other side of the team is scared that Wandale gonna get loose. Little people get there in a hurry. They run like their hair is on fire. So I don't think that Robinson and Jones were running like their hair was on fire.
Oh, they were.
Okay. Well, that's
I'm gonna say this. This is why I know that they prepared for this play specifically, this exact play, because you look at the Mississippi State, they didn't react like they did this week. Even Dort had some intensity in his effort. He really did for the first time on this. And we just did this thing against Mississippi State and it didn't look this good. So let's get into it. I'm ready when you are. So this is why. All right. So this is Jones. He cannot get that far out because we're lighting the box. So he is right now. So the football field is 20, 13 and 3rd, and 20 pretty much.
Hold on, let me ask you a question, sir. For the listeners and from my expert opinion and from the listeners' opinion, you're saying he can't get inside, which is understandable. There's no reason for him to be influenced inside. So at this point, he stays there and works back or out to the sideline. Why would he work to the middle? There's no reason for him to work to the middle.
Who you talking about? Jones?
Jones.
How is he? What you mean by work to the middle?
I'm saying there's 3 guys outside of him. There's a tackle in front of him.
There's a tackle in front.
And there's a receiver on one side and a running back in the middle, which I think the Mike has, the square has.
Whoa. That's a man-to-man, but he has a gap, though. He has gap responsibility. So he just can't fly out of here because he's got a gap.
No, I'm not saying fly out of there. I'm saying you're not influenced in there. Like you don't have to shuffle in there. You can stay in there and make that read.
He's right here. He's
right. There's no reason for him to go inside.
He's not going to go inside.
Okay, right. So you're saying he can't get there. So if you want to hold the hell on. If you want to give everybody credit for when the arm is cocked back and you start going, dude, everything we're looking at, he's looking at the end getting cut right now.
Look.
Right now.
He's moving.
Why is he stepping up, though? All right, go ahead. We good. Go ahead.
What do you mean about stepping up?
Okay, he's going. Okay. He's going.
Right. You know what?
He ain't even caught the ball yet, and he's what, 7 yards from him?
Anthony.
Go ahead.
How is he gonna get? He's already. For people. Let me just give him some information. From the sideline to the bottom of the numbers is 7. The numbers are 2 yards wide, so that's 9. From the sideline to the hash is 20. Okay. So he's right now is pretty much right in the middle of the field. He's 26 yards away. Let's just say that. He's 26 yards away from the sideline, which if you say that now, he's 5th. He's what's that? 9. Let's say he's 8. So 27. So he's like 19 yards away from him. That's a long way. He's 19 yards away from this guy. In case you don't see him, he's 19 yards away from him.
Right.
He's got to make sure he got a gap. He's got gap responsibility.
Right,
So he's not in this play.
Okay.
Now he's a secondary player. Now he's got to run his ass off though, but he's not initial. You know what, Ant? Let's go to the backside. Let's just talk about this real quick. I'm gonna just say this. This guy does a great job. He engages, and from what we call, we didn't call this, I call a phone booth. You want that phone booth to be 2 yards if possible. It will make this guy's job easier because now he's only got to fill in a two-yard phone booth instead of 5. Okay.
Right.
All right. Now, look, this is the best I've seen this guy react. Ball's in the air. He's coming. He's really coming.
Right.
He's at the bottom of the numbers. Now, let's think about this. If Robinson's at the top of the numbers and he at the bottom of the numbers, that phone booth becomes 2 yards. It's that small, right? If he does what Robinson does, which is push this guy straight back, right? It makes this guy's job easier.
Right.
Because now he can't run that. He ain't got that much room. But watch what Dart gets done. Now, he made that from the bottom of the numbers to almost the sideline. Remember, that's 9 yards.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Right now, how far is Jones from the ball carrier? Right now.
Let's say 4.
So is that 2.5 steps, a step and a half?
That's a stride and a half.
Okay.
Now it depends. He's running pretty fast, but remember, he's probably going to choke it down so he's going to make a form tackle, so to speak. Your stride should be about 5 feet, which is not quite 2 yards.
Right.
All right. So here's the deal. Let's go and let's be showing the backside better. I heard somebody said to me how about Coach Stoops said a lot about leverage, right? I don't know if you remember that Georgia game when Wandale caught a pass like right here and they had 2 defensive players coming, they pointed to each other. So in essence, I want people to understand. So Ty has, as I call it, should be shooting for this guy's left hip because he needs to turn everything back into these people who are running. He can't let them go outside because now these guys are going to have to run 5 yards further. And this guy's got speed. So he's supposed to stop trying to make this tackle by yourself against an SEC player. You know right now, if you got a one-on-one, you beating him. He's barbecue chicken, right? He's toast.
Right.
But if he goes for the outside left hip and make that guy turn in, he's going to get hit by Jones, who's running. He just ran. What's
19
that?
yards.
9 yards. He just ran.
You said 19.
He's at 17 yards to get where he's at. And look, here's the bad part about it. He's only 2 yards away from him. He's at the top. He's at the bottom. So Ty lets him run outside. Now he's got to run that much further. That's on Ty right now. It's on Dart first for making Ty's job harder. Then it's on Ty. Now everybody else, they just got to run. And some people took bad angles. But I got another angle that'll make it even more obvious.
Well, I mean, your explanation sounds better now that I'm seeing it. I'm not sure people. You just gonna let it run?
No. I think there's another angle. I think I got another angle. Here it is. This is what I want to show from this angle. What now?
No, go ahead.
So now look at this. Just pretend. I want people to use their imagination as much as possible because I can't move this guy back. If Dart brought that guy to right here, oops, wrong. If he brought that guy to about right, come on, there we go. He brought the guy to right there, right? Now you got a guy right here and right here. It makes this guy's job is that tackle easier.
Let me ask you this: is it that easy? Like I said, you are a fat ass cornerback. I ain't gonna say fat. You were.
No, yeah, I was a big corner.
You were chunky. So your expectations of beating up receivers is like having James Tucker back there. Like, man, you got the Tony Woods of the world. You got a Deion Sanders. You got the Champ Baileys. You got the Fred Smoots. There's. I'm saying your expectation to get that guy.
Okay.
Push back 3 yards.
Okay.
A lot of corners ain't that aggressive.
No, hold on. I'm not even. I guess I might have said that wrong. I'm not even expecting him to push him back. I want him to hold his ground right there.
Okay.
Just hold his ground. So now he can't run away. You know this. On the screen, you want to get to the sideline to make everybody have to run further, right?
Right.
You don't want to go back in this mess because you got some people with ill intentions coming running a long way. You want to get to the sideline. So as a defensive player, I can't let them get to the sideline because that's a disadvantage for us. So here's the deal. Robinson did everything he's supposed to. He pushed that guy straight back. Didn't give up anything. Kept his outside arm free because someone supposed to turn him back into him. So now he's playing perfect leverage. This is what leverage means. He's got the right hip.
Right.
Okay? Right. Now Ty comes in. Since Dort gets expanded, look how, just imagine, look how much room he made Ty have to run by getting expanded. He's getting pushed this way, was giving that guy more opportunity to go outside. He's giving him more room to go this way, run away from him. Okay. Right. All right. So now here's the problem with Ty, though. He does a good job. Just imagine if he went for this hip and turned him here. Yeah. Jones is where he's supposed to be.
Right.
But he tries to make a solo tackle in the SEC. This is why we call it team football. It's team defense. You can't do that when your leverage is this hip. You worry about your job. Your job is supposed to be, let me go and take out that hip. And if he does this and I miss a tackle, see, that's now this is what I'm going to say too. You could be right. That maybe they are not coach leverage and left hip, right hip, and this is where your help is coming, and this is where you need to make a miss. If you miss, make sure he goes this way. And I would say, okay, you're right. I would totally understand that. But I will say this. I don't know a college coach, and I know a couple of college DB coaches that don't coach leverage. And if we got one of the coaches that don't, I would be shocked because I saw Collins. I saw him coach on the sideline at Georgia State, and I saw his players play. They wouldn't have done this. So,
after you breaking it down and give me different views, I do change my stance on a whole lot of it. Like, I didn't realize that Jones had that much distance at the point of attack. It looked a ton closer than that. I still, one thing I did have an issue with was what's going on with Dort on that block. It's the same thing I think that Ali got called holding for when he blocked the same way for Ali, for Wan'Dale.
Yes. Ali,
same block.
The guy for Tennessee, yes. And this is my belief system that was derived from Coach Smith. Okay. Right. If you watch the Tennessee guy you are right, it's similar. The Tennessee guy stayed with Ali. Like he pushed him back and held his ground. So now when he tried to escape, the refs gotta call it because you are beating him. Or you're not beating him, but you're a stalemate, right?
Right.
On this play, Dort is trying to run around the block. Right. And as Coach Smith would tell us, you shouldn't get called for hold because you didn't try to whip his ass. So I'm not going to argue because you try to run around the block. And I learned that early. I learned that real early because I'm the one, I wouldn't run around the block. I was like the one and swim. And I can't remember who caught me right here on my swim move and caught me and almost pushed me to the hedges. I don't know you remember whatever that street that is. And he rolled me all the way over there. And Coach Smith said, I can't call because you can't do that. You got to go whip his ass. At least put a stalemate. So
when James Tucker was it?
No. Tucker came to be he was a linebacker when I first got there.
Oh, okay.
So that's this. He made he made Ty have to make a tackle instead of a 2-yard, this is like 7 yards.
Yeah, I was like, I give Dort 25% of the problem. I still get Agent 75.
Oh, okay. Look, and honestly, I'm not going to argue with that because my grade is more on history of past games. I can give you on this. I'm still gonna give Dart a little bit more, but if Ty just do his job and turn them in, then we can eliminate Dart.
Yeah,
you know. So I feel you a little bit, but I'm gonna just say they reacted to this play better than last week.
Yeah.
So something was put in their head, especially this dude here. He actually came up kind of fast. Now he didn't execute his job well, but at least you can see he tried. And now all we need is for him to look, just say, let's say he's not good enough to push him back to the bottom of numbers. But if you could have pushed him back to about right here, but not push him back hellish ground to about right there,
right,
that would have been better.
Okay.
At least give us something and not run around the block because now he's done. He can't even look. Let's say this guy was whipping his ass, right? But at least his if he was turning the other, his inside arm was free. He could have at least tripped him, right?
Yeah,
he could have done something. But with him turning doing a pirouette, he's out there. Now we're playing with 10 instead of 11.
I got you. No, like I said, I see a little bit better. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I didn't think Jones and them guys were giving the effort, but it's a little bit different.
Look, man, everybody. See if I can go all the way back. Everybody gave effort on this one. Everybody. I guess it's the first play of the game. So if you can't give effort on the first play of the game, there's a problem.
Right.
Look at Big Rodgers. Now remember where Rodgers started from. Right? He's getting chopped. That is 33 and a third yards that way. 33 and a third. He ran from there. People are trying to run. I mean, that dude's kind of fast though.
He fast as shit.
So look, see this? This is Devontae gets an A+.
Yeah. Now that I look at it, I ain't give Devontae enough credit. I don't know what I was looking at. He damn sure did the hell. He did his damn job.
Because he started not on the hash, but let's just say started on the hash for lack of a better word. He went from 20 yards, he closed 11 yards of distance down. Because he went there, he read it quickly. Look, he's engaged and the ball is still in the air.
Yeah.
And he's trying to close that lane down. But look, and honestly, he even did a good job. He's on the bottom of numbers. Right now, just imagine if he held here. So
right.
This is the other thing. If he holds here, right? If the wide receiver has to do this and then ride the hump, it gives everybody more time. Even if he gives up the outside, but he pushes just holds here, it shrinks the field. So even if he just stayed there, that's fine. But that's
Let me ask you this. So right there where he at now, he titty fighting. He got the extension on him.
Yep.
As a corner, would he not just want to lose him inside?
As a corner, he has outside, so he got to make sure his right arm stays.
No, I'm saying throw him inside. Like right now,
yes.
he has it.
Yes.
Why is titty fighting what you want to do? Now I understand if you titty fighting, you driving him back, that's different. But can he just lose him now and still keep it outside leverage? I'm saying lose him to his left and keep outside leverage.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if he toss him right, he still got outside leverage. And now you know this. When you see color, you ain't gonna run the color.
Right.
You're gonna deviate from color. You're gonna come here and then go here, and it's gonna be more of a sharper turn, and that makes the tackle easier for Jones and Ty. If he was right, whatever he does, if he just really stayed in this spot and left his outside arm free, if he's any kind of football player and this guy and this guy's running, and he sees blue coming from this side, he's gonna try to go this way. And if you can keep your outside on free and not even make the tackle, but put an arm on him and slow him down, because you ain't got to make the tackle, just slow him down. Then everybody can rally and get him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna slide back in here for a second.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into there's a couple other things I wanted to find out. Say maybe I can't get my opinion changed a little further.
Uh-oh.
But looking at these stat books like we like to do. Hendon Hooker, 15 of 20, 316 yards, 4 tubs.
Hold on.
5 sacks.
He threw 2 passes for 140 plus yards. The 75-yard, and I think it was a 72-yard. 2 of them passes were for almost half his yards. Shit.
Well, we ain't gonna count them then.
No, I'm just saying. Isn't that something? 2 passes, dude? Have you heard of someone threw 2 passes and completed what he said? 15 or 20?
Yeah.
2 of your 15 passes go for like 47% of your yards. That's
so what you know about Javonte Payton having 2 for 7, catching 2 passes for 78 yards,
right?
And one on the 75.
Yes, right, right. Crazy man.
Oh, Will Levis, 31 for 49, 372, 3 tubs, 1 INT, 3 sacks.
Yep.
Them sacks were costly. The 3 sacks was costly. I'm not really costly, but they came at the right time.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have a sack on the last drive, did he? Yes, he did. He had that one with the face mask.
I thought, yeah. Chris Rodriguez, 22 for 109.
He ran hard, dude.
I don't know. I didn't give you the cue before the thing. I wanted to show you some stuff, man, but I didn't want to beat up on the offense. We got enough to beat up on the defense.
Ooh.
He missed a lot of blocks.
Yeah.
And he got positive yards, so nobody's gonna argue. Yeah, but I just wanted to say when people are and you always talk about it. A DB can play the right defense or have perfect coverage all game long. That one time you don't, then they won't. I'm saying a running back can miss they hold. Boone Williams did it a lot.
Yes, he did.
Miss your holes, but you just quick as shit and you make it. I kid you not, I can show you my NFL film, my first game I played in preseason. I was balling out. I had 3 for 66. Missed the hole 2 out of 3 times. And I got marked down on them.
You got reamed too. Yes, I do. The NFL ain't no joke about hitting the right hole.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because I'm in scrub time. I'm used to running zone, so I run to where I see open. They want me to run power. I'm like, there's too many people over there. Let me go over here where the getting is good. Right. Cavassier Smoke, 11 for 53, 1 tub.
Yeah.
Juton, 1 for 16. My man. Jatan. Sorry. Wandale had 19 targets, was it?
He had a lot.
19 targets, huh?
19?
19 targets.
Okay.
For 13 catches for 166, 1 tub. Isaiah Cummings, 4 for 75, 1 tub. Josh Ali, I like what Josh Ali did, man. 7 catches for 74. Justin Riggs, 3 for 20. Brendan Bates, 2 for 18. Magwood, 1 for 17 with a completion. Didn't he have a completion?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I don't see it in the book. Dude. Yeah, 1 for 15.
Yeah.
Jatan, 1 for 2. Some other stuff went on. Defensively, Vito led the way with 6.
Vito ball, dude.
Man, yes, indeed. That's why you said something on social media that Vito was the only one, and that's why you didn't blame it on the coaches, but I blame it on the coaches because he was the only one. Maybe he was the idiot. Maybe he was the Jordan Jones of the defense. I'm not gonna do what the hell everybody else doing. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go and get this action. You know
Hey.
you can do that. When I played for Raiders, they said when you play against Junior Seau, I don't care what the damn scheme look like. Junior Seau gonna do what he wants to do. Ray Allen, I mean not Ray Allen, Ray Lewis, and Ed Reed does the same thing. Like, man, we see some. Go ahead. I'm dropping the box. If you going, Ray, let me know. I'm gonna drop in the box.
See ball, get ball. That honestly, defense is simple when you simplify it. See ball, get ball. Now, sometimes you gotta play within the scheme, but still, the ball is the most important thing in football.
Yeah. And so, what's one of those, or which pair of those, what any of those stats alarmed you, or do you think was a difference in the game?
Man, first of all, I'm gonna start with this. Will Levis had a hiccup at Mississippi State. The way he played these last, let's say 3 out of 4 games, shows how much promise he has for the future. This week, dude, he was so nice, man. There's even a pick 6. You can say it, but me playing DB, you got a corner that's 10 yards off the ball. That 8-yard out should be open. It 99.9% of the time, that's an easy pitch and catch.
Right.
It's simple. Right. Soft DB, as everybody calls it, a guy who's 10 yards off of Wan'Dale, he's gonna push him up the field and run an out route. It's simple. However, you don't know that he's reading you. He's reading you. And dude, like I've been telling this. You heard me say this. I don't know how many times other people have heard me say this. The route the receiver runs is irrelevant to a corner who's playing zone. He can run whatever.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the quarterback.
Right.
And once I see him, I see where his shoulders are, and the good ones can tell a level shoulder to a high shoulder. So he's gonna either throw a short or long. And I only got one. And the worst part about it for us, he only had one guy in that zone. There's nobody else to take his attention. So now he's peripheral him. You see the quarterback, and you cannot play that any better. Like I can't say, ooh, what if he? No, man, that's a pick. Look, you know what's crazy? That's the same thing Kevin Joseph did to them last year, going the same direction. Yeah. Almost the exact same play. It's scary how similar it is. Other than that, dude, I can't. There are things for me that I know that I got another t-shirt. I'm gonna make it too. There's some things that he isn't ready for. Like he had guys like in the last possession, he had Ali wide open. I mean, butt naked open, and we at least get a field goal attempt. I think he might score. I really do. Because there's only one safety over the top. I think he might score. But he's not, even on the last play, the 4th and 10, Ali is open again. He's not butt naked open this time, but you give him the shot, not try to just throw it up. And I think once he gets these reps, I think he will be able to hit that next time. But defensively, man, I would say this. They shell-shocked us the first half, and somehow our offense kept us in it. They only scored 2 touchdowns in the second half on the defense. One is a pick 6. So the defense came and made plays when they had to. It was a big play at the end of when they missed a field goal. That last drive for them was big for us. But there are just some things that we just got to tighten up on. And the difference between, and I know people are going to say I'm crazy, the difference between our defense and Georgia defense, which is a similar scheme now since Georgia don't play man-to-man, is high football IQ and consistent play every snap. They don't give up a snap. See, we give up a snap or two, and for some reason, Coach Smith, you tell us all the time, the one guy who fucks up is where they coming to. And it's weird how it happens 100% of the time. Not half the time, not 70% of the time. One guy who's not in his spot. I can't remember who it was. We ran a blitz, and it was a run blitz. And it's kind of like how we did this year. Both linebackers hit each other. They ran into each other. If one would have been in the other gap, it would have been at least a 0-yard gain. Guess what the running back goes? He goes to the gap that the linebacker is supposed to go to. You know what? We were the man, and it was 6. It was a perfect call.
Yeah.
All it takes is one guy out of 10 to screw up, and it can get ugly.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Will has been. We're gonna do some more plays, man.
It's on you.
Yeah, we got some time to go, man. We're gonna do some more plays, man. Kind of. I think one thing you did say, I kind of agree with that. Georgia level with McCall in there, I think we might be a notch below Georgia. I believe they players know it. I think Josh Pascal knows what he can do. I think Oxendine was learning what he can do, but I think Josh and Bully up front knew what they can do. And they may not get the same push as the Georgia players would do, but I think they're a little bit more athletic. So they may get a little bit more, side to side. But number 17 on Georgia, I just felt like when it was time for them to make a play, they're going to be like, you talking about on Dort on there. All this ball coming to me. I'm dejected. And here's one thing I want people to know. This one thing I'm going to give you a little credit for, man. I beat you up all week till I seen that video. It should be no effing way. And I played corner for a short period of time in college. I played a short period of time in high school. And my time there was successful. There's no effing way a receiver should be more tough than you.
That's what I'm saying.
Should never be able to bully you at any point.
Never.
No. If it's DK Metcalf, Eric Moulds, there's a couple of them.
But they wouldn't debo you. They would just be bigger than you. But neither one of those are going to drive you to the damn goal line. They're just going to smother you.
Yeah. So we're gonna look at a little bit more of this game, man. Drive people off the ledge, because a lot of people are upset that Kentucky lost to Duke last night. Which that Duke team looks pretty good. They got some athletes out there. Them jokers, boy.
That Duke, dude. Look, I'm gonna just say this. I had a little haterade for Duke because of Coach K issue. And I'm like, oh, they just blowing this team up. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Who's the guard? I can't think of his name right now. Who basically won the game at the end for them?
Right. I don't remember no names. I don't because I woke up out of my sleep to watch it. I was like, damn, these dudes getting it.
Dude, he hit big shot after big shot after big shot, man. I'm like, this, and he ain't Paulo, whatever his name, Banchero. He's not him. Yeah. Who is this dude? Man, I don't follow basketball recruiting. I don't know. He could have been a damn 20-star recruit too.
He was number 4. His number 4 recruit.
Yeah.
Overall. Yeah.
Dude. He was they had him, then they got all that size down low. Honestly, it's gonna be interesting, bro. Duke is. I haven't seen. All I saw was those
Banchero.
Yeah. I only saw those 4 teams play. And Duke is the best out of them 4.
And Trevor Keels.
Keels, that's his dude. That dude. Dude, he was cold, man. He was, and everybody talking about Banchero, right? I'm sorry. I know Banchero's got size, he's athletic, and blah, 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 blah. But Keels, dude, he got NBA written all over him.
Yeah.
He got a big body. How tall is he?
6'4".
Ooh, God, that just made it even better, dude. He got
He got a little size to him, boy.
Yeah,
he looks like your boy. He look like your boy.
Who?
Jamin Davis.
Dude, he's bigger than Jamin Davis. Dude, look. I guess it's bad to say this. I was looking for Banchero, so my eyes on see. Okay, can he be what? And the Kills guy, I didn't know who he was, so maybe not knowing him made me appreciate his game more. Boy, he could stroke it. He was thick.
Like Clarence Carter. I'll be stroking.
Oh, shit, man. That boy right there. And then look, and then they got big boys down low.
What you talking about?
Clarence Carter.
Right. Clarence Carter. Come on, man. Go ahead, man. I ain't want you to stop talking, man. I was going back to my little childhood. That's the only song I can listen to. I felt like, they talking dirty.
Look, I'm gonna say, I don't know. I didn't see UCLA play. I haven't seen Gonzaga play, but if they're better than Duke, and this is the first game, dude, damn, I will say this: Kills and Banchero can take them to the championship.
Yeah,
they keep playing like that.
Yeah,
because Kills is a walking 15, 17 points just on a bad night. Because he can get to the rack.
Old Baron Davis, old bully, old big old joke, man.
So that's 15 easy. So
we
well, yeah.
27.
You know what? That was shocking for me because we didn't shoot well at all. And we shot the 3 well, but we didn't shoot the 2 ball well. And all had I was talking to my daughter who's gotten into basketball. Like, that looked like UK football team.
Oh man. Trying to stop that flow.
Yeah.
Huh? I ain't want to stop the flow from our football thing, man. I knew we had to touch on. I was gonna touch it on at the end. I don't know what I threw out there that sparked us this way. But I do want to say this, man. I seen the comment from Coach Buford. Coach Buford Green. Welcome back from the bed, man. Good to see everybody, man. Give a shout out to Coach Buford Green, man. He was laid up for 81 days fighting that COVID, man. I'm glad to have my man back. Good people. Man. One of the best people I met in the city of Lexington, man. Buford Green, man. Good to have you back, brother.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, brother. Although I don't like that little thing you had, but
he want to go heels, huh? Tell him one more time, Buford. Tell him one more time. I'm a fan of good basketball, and I'll tell you this: we're gonna go back to this video and film. We're gonna go back to this video and film and talk about this football thing. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm a fan of good basketball because I love basketball more than I like football. If Kentucky ain't playing good baskall, I'm gonna celebrate the people who are. I don't have the blue glasses where, Kentucky. And one thing, y'all damn it's got to stop doing. If our team is that good, what we got to stop doing is every time we lose, blaming the refs. And I understand the refs can't be part. I played in basketball games. Now, mind you, I was the only team in our conference that had black people. Now, we played Cleveland schools, and we beat Melvin Levitt and Ruben Patterson. Well, we lost to Earl Boykins, but we played a lot of teams. But them teams didn't really want to see us win, so refs would let us know that, hey, okay, well, we got to make sure you're not the difference in the game then, buddy. So don't throw out refs every time Kentucky loses a basketball game. Don't act like refs was the reason. Because you got to go.
We were not hitting on, we were not shooting as well as I thought we were with all these shooters that we have on the team. I thought that would be, it's not to say we shot poorly, but we didn't shoot 2s well. So I'm shocked by that. Shocked.
Right. All right. So we're going to pull you off the ledge because we lost yesterday. And like I said, I think, like Van said, I think we lost to a team that was probably better than us at this time of the year. And probably, and hopefully we'll see them. If they keep growing from where they are, they are probably going to be somewhere where we could possibly see them. We just have to keep growing from where we are.
I will say this. It's kind of like us, what pisses me off about losing these football games. They played their best. They played a damn good game.
Yeah.
We didn't play our close to best. And we had chances. So I would say if we tighten up, put the ball in the bucket, and we still scored 71 points. Not like we was, well, what, last year? Were we in the 40s? It was a struggle to get to 60, was it not? So,
it's rough going. It's rough going.
So, I mean, I would say this too. Did we not play better at Duke than we play these exhibition games?
Right.
So, I don't know, man. Basketball is different than football. You can lose a game of football. You can lose plenty of games in basketball, especially with a good opponent. So I'm not worried about it.
And I'm gonna say the last thing before we get back to the film, man. Coach Cal, if you're watching the locker, which I know you ain't because you don't care about nothing but Calville. If last year we watched the Brandon Boston show and you gave him an opportunity.
Yep.
It didn't work out for him. It didn't work out for us. It didn't work out for anybody. And I think Ty Washington is going to be a great player. But please don't just force feed us a Ty Washington show. Let the guy develop into who he's going to be, and let us enjoy the season, man. Don't force feed us Ty Washington. Go ahead.
I will say this. So it didn't work for BJ Boston, but it did work for Ty Maxey.
He enforced Ty Maxey though.
Early on. Do you remember Ty Maxey shooting some of these? No,
he was doing it on his own. He got pulled a little. He ain't had that.
Okay.
Nah, he ain't had that. He ain't had that type of light. He ain't had a green light. It might have been a what's that turquoise light. It wasn't a green light.
All right.
But I see what you're saying though. All right, we're gonna pull you off the ledge, man. We lost to Duke. That's past. We lost to Tennessee, which we shouldn't have. We're gonna show you some opportunities we had in the game.
All right. Now we talked about this play already. Vito is running over. Vito was over here. He's sprinting over, and I think you can see Ty like, whoa. They don't get it. Ty like pointing, and they're confused over here a little bit. I know they're trying to show stuff. Here's one thing another defense can't do. When they spread you out like this, you can't freaking disguise and fake stuff because it's hard. You already know what you're doing. So the problem I have is right here. Okay. So now they checked, right? This guy right here, Hyper know exactly what we fucking doing.
Right.
He know exactly.
The backer's coming. Why would you have two people stacked behind each other?
For me, they're right. So for me, they were trying to show that this is why you can't do it sometimes. They was trying to show early right here that Square was going to come.
Okay, that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. So no matter what's called, he thinks they're in man. That's what he thinks they're in some type of man because either Square is coming and Corcoran's going to guard number 2, which is a mismatch.
Right.
That's a problem.
Right.
Or if he guards, that's a problem. So now we actually, when you think about it now, we kind of fooled them. Because even though we blitz or we sent pressure, we didn't blitz. We sent pressure. We had a guy over the top.
Yeah, right.
Over the top.
Right.
Now the other thing about, I'm sure from another angle. The other bad part about it is he got 2 inside. I'm gonna just say this. This is in theory. Like I said, to me, honestly, this is what I think happened. Okay. What I think happened is they thought they had a good guy on him and they're going to bracket number 1 because maybe Tennessee runs this route and they're going to jump it. That's what I think right when I saw it a few times. All right. The problem is in cover 2, you are supposed to stay inside of number 1. Let me go back. In theory, Let's go by in theory. Now I'm not sure this is what they're running because I know look like they're bracketing. So in theory, this guy is only responsible. Like when people say half the field, he doesn't have half the field because his number 1 and number 2 are right here. His job easier, and they're all 9 yards apart. So I don't understand why he dropped so far inside.
That's what I couldn't figure out.
And even if, let's say, they are bracketing him, you don't have to go that far inside because if he runs, I'm going to draw it short, y'all. If he runs this, he drives it and he goes over the top. See, that's another thing that didn't happen, right? If they're bracketing and bracket technique, and this is ran, I don't know, high schools run it, that's a little sophisticated. If he runs this and you're in man or zone, once he drives it, you go over the top in case he does that. Because he's driving, you know you're bringing pressure. This guy can't hold the ball for that long, especially with this deep route. But my problem is why are they bracketing? So this is when it comes to the football IQ for me personally, not anybody else, but for me. Right now, I know he's singled up. I know what we're running. He's singled up. I got to tell the corner, look, man, you got him by yourself. So now why he runs inside? Now, this is fine if he wants to get some depth. But why does his eyes come to here? Like his eyes should be here on the quarterback, but his eyes is on this one route. I don't get it. And then he drives it with no look on the quarterback. So to me, that means he was trying to steal that route.
Let me ask you a question. I don't think this coaching or not, but even at this point, if he's squared up, if he's still squared, and say we still put him between the numbers and the hash, and that guy's running straight across like he is now, he's still beat. Like he's gonna be beat. Oh, like if he's square, like if he's backpedaling square, and that route goes, he ain't gonna be able to break on that.
Well,
so if he's honoring both routes, routes, so we was damned either way.
They're definitely gonna get a catch. Here's so now that you say that, it makes it even worse. Because if you stealing this route, you trying to steal it.
Yeah.
If you trying to steal it, you ain't doing, like you said, what he did. If I'm playing robber, this is a pick. I'm not playing robber to get a PBU or get a hard hit or get a decleater. I'm trying to get a pick. And you're right. He's not even close. He actually opening this way. He's opening this way instead of downhill. So then it makes even more sense that they're not bracketing. So why is he looking over here? That I'm confused on that. Like I said, though, it could be they were trying to, they saw, and he runs this route and they're gonna try to steal it.
Hold on. I want some more expertise out of you.
Uh-huh.
So why is that corner? Why is he playing coverage like that? If it's man,
that's that coverage.
So there was something wrong with that. Unless they were leaving him out there, unless they were leaving Square out there. Because I ain't never you give up that much inside leverage in the man. You can't give that much inside leverage on a man, especially on the hash.
Right.
I mean on the numbers.
Because all he's gonna do is go inside because he's got no room.
But you're inviting him inside for some reason.
Oh, you know why? He's an off man. So the distance between them allows him to go get inside of him a little easier because he's not like see this is another fucking IQ thing for me. Now I'm starting to learn about 5 years ago that Coach Smith gave us more than other coaches gave. This is real talk. Coach Smith will say, balls on the hash, this guy basically on the sideline, you line your ass up 2 yards inside.
Right.
Mosley would be like at the bottom of the number. Because where is he? He can't run this. He'll be in the benches. So why line up head up? You would line up, dude. I can't remember. I would line up on the top of the numbers. Because all he can, the two routes he can run. He can hit you with here and look at, and if I'm at the top of the numbers, that's a better angle. So then when I drive, I can push him out of bounds. I can use a sideline as another defender. That's easy. He can run that, or he's running post or dig. He's running something inside. So if he's running that, why not line my butt up right here? Now I'm inside. And if he runs a go route, more power to him. I got more of an angle to go get him. See, but that's football intelligence. That's something like coach don't have to teach you that. You got to know what can he run from here. He cannot run an out route. He can't run a comeback because the comeback he'll be on the white when he comes back. There's nothing he can run but inside. So why not line up way inside? He was off and he gave a cushion, and then he inside release and he was beat. That's why in some ways I think they were bracketing.
Yeah, it looked like that was the expectation, but sheesh.
But
like the hard dots, he gave him so much invitation inside. It absolutely looks that way.
And I'm gonna say this, and if they're playing bracket, this is horrible.
Yeah. If it seemed like you said, it looked like his angle would have been lower. It would have been this mix a little bit more.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping that it wasn't, so it doesn't make this even worse on him. Because I don't know, man. That's just football to me. You don't put your linebacker on a receiver. That's just unfair. There's no linebacker in the country that can guard him off the ball like that.
Right.
Oh, I think I remember this. This is one I want your opinion on because I think this was a damn good pass. Watch where this ball lands. I love everything about the concept, the route, everything. That ball lands right by him. I say that's bad adjustment on Ali. What you think?
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. Now I was thinking he identified the ball late. And, he identified it early enough.
He identified on like the 15.
But at this point, we slowing down. Oh, yeah. So he identifies the ball now. Boom. So he should be slowing down now. Right now, I would be catching over my outside shoulder. So he should have been wide. He should have been wide. When he identified, he should be widening.
That's
because he's not. Now I could see if he was leaning on him, and then he's not even leaning on him.
Right.
Like you got room to run out. You got room to get outward. Yeah. So I during the game I didn't notice this. It was, and people talked about it being a good ball, but now it was a good ball. It was bad. It was bad. But it's bad tracking by.
That's horrible.
Bad tracking by Ali.
Look, I'm gonna say this, man. Someone said something about the announcers and how bad they were. Dude, that brother, color guy, was horrible. I don't know why I had it on it because normally I have it muted on even when I watch the replay. He said he should have thrown it to the other pylon.
Dude, that's what I heard him saying, and I was like, "What the hell does that mean?" Like, I couldn't understand what he's talking about.
Dude, then what got me was Justin Rollins put up a transcript of what he said, and what he said made no sense. It's like he ran in circles. I'm like, who is this? Dude,
I stopped listening to that aspect when I was like, other pylon. Like, what is he talking about?
Dude,
I was like, so that's why I was like, what do you mean? Like, it wasn't over. Like, if it would have been over, it would have been a tougher route to catch. But
right.
I didn't even think that was a good throw because of where I saw it landed. But now that I'm seeing his head got around early, he was terrible tracking the ball.
That's terrible tracking. I put this play in because I wanted to show you. People say coaching. This is why you need football players. All right. Just watch Vito. Vito is coming downhill and the ball is still in the quarterback's hand. he made the guy who's supposed to block him whiff. Now watch when he comes downhill. He sees the ball, he looks, locates, ball's thrown, he's full speed.
Right.
Now
right.
Turf must have got him. But he gets back up. This is a
Damn. Ooh, I didn't know he missed two. Shot two.
Dude, that's a 2-yard gain, right? That's balling. Now watch this play.
I'm impressed he shot twice.
You can't right. You can't see him, but this is Ty feet right there. All right. Watch what he does. Now he does the same thing Vito does. He's coming now, but for some reason, right there, he stops. Tell me why he stopped. See how his butt falls?
Yeah. He settles down.
He settled down for no reason.
Oh, wow.
Dude, he settled down. He is in the same spot Vito's in.
Yeah.
Remember how Vito fell down, but he still got like a 1.5-yard gain? Watch this. He doesn't look, and then he looks back at the quarterback now. What the hell?
He's looking at him like, did you throw that?
Right. Keep the fuck going.
Yeah, damn, bro.
Look, watch how many yards he get. That's 5 yards. He went from a yard gain to 5. Is that coaching? That's what I want people to understand. So one guy must be coached by somebody else, and the other guys must be coached by somebody else, because that's the exact same play, and 2 guys ran it totally different. That's why you need football players.
I still think Vito feeling that missed time, man. He feeling retribution.
Yeah. I'm not arguing about playing time.
Yeah.
I'm arguing about players making plays.
Yeah. I think AJ's relaxing his position. Except for Josh Ali, and maybe Corker. I think a lot of dudes relaxing their position. They don't say, you ain't taking me out of the game. I think that's what got in the C-Rod's head until the whole nation and Big Blue Nation started saying, get his ass out of here. Get that motherfucker out of here. I remember him saying that to me.
Okay. You may be right. This is when I scream situational football and football IQ. All right.
Let alone clock awareness. Why don't
you beat me to it. It's 5 seconds on the clock. Whoever catches the ball is not turning upfield because they ain't got the time. They're going to catch it and go out of bounds. So why, as a corner, you bite up on that one? You're supposed to be selling back. He ain't going to be on him, but he should be about right here. And he's right there. He doesn't throw it to him. He's going to throw it to him. You know what happens? When you throw it to him, he's going to step out of bounds. You know how far a field goal that is? That's 53 fucking yards. He just gave up 10. He gave that up when there's no way. I don't care if I'm just situational football or not. You don't do this anyway. But when it's 4 seconds, you got to understand that even if they catch that, he's not. You ain't looking for a damn interception. See, this is another thing. This is not a time to play hero ball. This is a time to fucking not let them kick a field goal. Now, if he throw one to you, obviously you don't bat it down, but you don't try to be a damn hero. Sit your ass back right here. He doesn't throw it, he throw it here, and now it's a 50-plus yard field goal instead of now a damn 42, 43-yard field goal. This is the shit that pisses me off.
In the DB's defense, he didn't expect to snap the ball with 5 seconds. The quarterback take the snap, cock back, and just before he released the ball, still be 5 seconds on the clock.
No, all right.
So maybe he felt like, well, they throw it this deep, and there shouldn't be no time left. And you know who agrees with him? Me. Shouldn't be no time left.
If he's looking at the clock and dissecting all that, then he should be doing something else. I just want to show this to everybody real quick. For all the people who fucking complain about us being so far out the receiver, this guy is 9 3/4 yards out the receiver. Look at that. He's by this. He's in front. That's over 9 yards deep. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see his helmet. His helmet position never leaves the quarterback. Never leaves the quarterback. He doesn't look at Wan'Dale one time. Not one time. This is the advantage of playing corner when you have a safety over the top of you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even if you F up, you got somebody who's not only over the top of you, he's rolling to you. So you can play aggressive because ain't nobody threatening you. That's not on him. That's not on him. That's not on Cohen. That MF ran made a good ass play. How many DBs have you seen drop that? Me.
Anybody but our DBs, that's the type of stuff we leave on the table.
Yeah, you know I'm not lying. Now I had to put in a good play. Mosley plays this man to man, like he can't play any better. I want you to watch when his left foot hits, I think it's his right foot hits. See that?
Yeah.
Left foot, right foot. Look at the angle of his body. He's coming. That's acceleration. As Anthony said, basketball is his first love. Track is mine. That's acceleration. And that's why he's got 4 or 5 PBUs. Now, here is the other thing that he hasn't done well with. When he attacks the receiver, he doesn't look at the quarterback right now. He takes 1, 2, 3. Now he looks. I've been screaming for that for a long time. He does that. Reason why you don't look back because it slows you down. 1, 2. Now he could look at 2, but he took another one. That's why he broke that pass up. He is close to getting one because that's close, man. You don't understand how close that is. If that ball is thrown a half a yard inside, that's our pick six.
Right.
So everybody's saying how I'm on the DBs. I'm not on it. If Tennessee guy would have caught that, I've been like, dude, that's a great play. We're not close enough like this to get PBUs. And when you get close enough like this, eventually you're gonna get a pick. Trust me, I know. You're gonna get 2 to 3 picks. If you have about 7 PBUs, you should get 2 picks. Just law of averages. Quarterback ain't gonna throw the perfect pass every time. He's gonna underthrow it. He's gonna be rushed. There's ways. Now, how did I get this play in here twice?
You have the last play of the game. Our last offensive play queued up.
I can get it. The last play. I don't have the last play. I got the play before that. I got this play. Yeah. So I got the second down. I don't have the fourth down. But I can probably cue it up. You want me to cue it up?
I can't remember what happened on this one. Maybe the same thing. Might have been the same blitz. Was it the same blitz?
It's a similar blitz. I don't think it was the same because I think the linebackers came in both A gaps.
Is this outside backer coming?
See, they came from the outside this time. Right? The last play they came from A gap. They came double A's, right?
But one of the dudes came on the edge too. I thought we had 3 backers. I thought we had coming A's and another one came off this edge or on the I thought we had 3 backers coming. 3 people coming.
Okay. Let me run this one and let me try to get that up. Give me a second. I'll try to get it up.
It's happened to us a couple times. That's why I wanted to and it don't give any more, excuses on to why what happened, why this and that didn't happen. It won't give you no answers to that, but there was a hell of an opportunity there. So
dude, that's why I say with his experience, he will be better at it. But I got it queued up. I'll play this one. Then I don't have a cue where I can go at it slowly and go frame by frame, but at least we can watch it.
Okay.
This is my problem for him. Single high safety. They're playing off man. and you got a crossing route. Off man is not good for crossing routes.
No, sir. No,
You
sir.
just basically giving that up. So this is 2nd and 10. Watch Ali. If you just give it to him. Now, I just want y'all to remember. I want you to remember that they got one single high safety and everybody else is a man. If he throws an Ali right there,
Ooh.
right there, Wan'Dale's clearing out and he catches it on the hash. This guy is eliminated because he's guarding him. You got a safety back here. Wan'Dale, I thought, went this way. Like straight, not an out, but
Yeah.
bend it off, right?
Right.
He only got one guy to beat. But regardless of that, if he catches this, he gets to the 25.
I believe so. I agree. If he puts it on the money.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
You can't throw it behind him. Yes, you gotta allow him to keep running through the ball. He throw that one. And I'm gonna say this. If Josh Ali can outrun him and put a move on a safety, that's 6.
Yeah. Especially that late in the game, man. You do special things in special moments.
And that safety has played 96 plays from this point.
Yeah.
God. And he's more in the middle of the field. So
Right.
if you hit it and go and start getting to the sideline, he got a long way to run. All right, let me stop sharing this and let me get to this one. See if I can make this work. Share screen. All right. Here's the last play.
We got single high. Okay.
What just happened? What just happened? See, this is what happens when you try to run it live. Hold on.
That's him being upset because what was supposed to happen didn't happen.
Right. I hate this. Okay. So they ran through the A gap.
All right.
Yeah, who's the running back? That's not Rodriguez because he got hurt. Is that Jatan?
I don't know. I'm trying to go off the pre. I'm going off the pre-snap. Look, I was saying he came off the sideline, and I'm thinking blitz all the way. I tweeted out, "Have your hot routes ready."
Oh,
when he's coming right now.
Yes.
He doesn't even have right now. He just puts the ball at the hash, maybe. Yeah, you got that. But I'm saying if you thinking here's my thing. Pre-snap, you looking at the bottom two receivers. The bottom two receivers is what you're looking at.
Yep.
Who was that? Cummings and
that's Cummings. Looks like
Wan'Dale
and Wan'Dale.
So those are what I'm looking at because I'm assuming these two off the top coming. That's where your hot is coming from.
Yep.
But his face was to the right, where the one-on-one, where the one wide receiver is up top. Like, dude, you could have went to him if you wanted to.
That's where I would have went.
If you once you feel the heat and you know the pat and on this series, they done brought heat on you on third down every time.
Every time.
In the fourth quarter, they brought heat on you every time on third down.
Yes.
That's why you run the play. He doesn't even have to look at the guy. You could throw it blindly. Yes. Just like when we played Georgia and they ran that wheel route with a tight end, whatever you call it, wheel route, and he threw the ball blindly because he knew that dude was one-on-one.
Yes.
And it don't even have to be a perfect ball. No. And it don't even have to be 10 yards. I know we need 10. You thought that boy is 6, 5. he one-on-one and got leverage on him,
Yes.
he gonna pick up probably a touchdown, but at least 10.
If you look at this, I'm sorry, man. I gotta give last year to this year, the wide receiver have done 180 with getting off of jams.
Yes, indeed.
They couldn't do it last year. Dude, Ali burns this MFer.
Boom, boom. Let it go. Right now. Let it go.
That little stick, that little right here, right?
Boom, boom.
Let
go.
He's done. Now, that gives you the first down, right?
Right.
He gets the first because he'll drag him for that. If you throw it there, he's going to get hit about 3 yards away or 2 yards away. He'll drag him.
But as soon as they get on their toes, when we ran, that's what I was saying when we talked on the other show. As soon as they get on their toes, my quarterback is looking at me and I'm looking at him. And we nod at each other like, hey, I see you see him, he trying to kill me. You about to eat. He want to kill me and you gonna eat. We both on the same page. And I'm not saying it needs to be any communication. That's why I know it's more than half of the offense's first year.
Yeah.
Coaches, Wolford, Liam, Settle.
Yep.
I mean, it's a bunch of new coaches over there, but that's just something that happened to us a couple other games too, man. On big downs, we got the pressure and Will just ate the ball.
Yep. And he can't keep retreating on this.
Oh no, sir. No.
This is what I saw since we talking that to me was wide open. To me, if you know they're bringing heat, don't waste your time on a block.
That's true. Oh yeah, he should have ran the swing. Ooh,
a wheel route.
Ooh.
Right? Because now these guys not even read him. They coming, right?
Yeah,
they coming A gap. Regardless of what happened, because
he might have bumped his head on the goal post.
No,
not on the goal post, on the pylon. Might have stood his toe.
They didn't read him.
Oh yeah.
And
you would have put a bunch of damn stress on that corner if that was the case. It'd have been a bunch of damn stress on that corner.
Well, the corner's guarding him.
Right, but I'm saying even if the corner seen them leave, you're right. You're absolutely right. I think he would have been unguarded.
Dude, he would have been the only guy left would have been him.
Yeah.
He runs right over here. Either that defensive end will have to peel off, but you know damn well he's trying to get a sack. With the amount of venom and blood rushing through that vein right now,
right?
All he had to do was go right here, just like we did. Was that the LSU game where Jatan? Yeah, it was LSU. Was on Jay Ward.
Yeah.
All they had to do was that. Now this is hindsight 2020, all that stuff.
And it shouldn't have been hindsight 2020.
Yeah,
this whole drive. If you want me to photo screenshot you the tweet before when they came out of the timeout and he was talking to Liam Cohen. I said, have your hot routes ready. But you know one thing I want people to know, I don't have all the answers, and I don't tell you anything with certainty. I tell you off of what I see, this is what I would do, and this would probably should happen. If it don't, then there's reason. But if I tell you had a hot route ready and them guys don't come, you see a problem, Van?
No.
Because now you got time to sit right and figure out what you're gonna
do. The same time you sent that, I said we should run a screen or run the ball.
Yep, you did. Yeah, well, look at you did say that. And I don't think that was a bad idea either. I just knew they was bringing the heat.
Oh, it was obvious.
Yeah.
Hold on, Anthony. Hold on, dude. I'm going to tell you this. As a defensive player who played 89 plays, I think, against Louisville. It was 88, 89. When you get to about 80 plays, you just want to get off the field. Coach, call whatever. If it's blitzes, call it. I don't care. Get us off the damn field. So them juggles trying to get off the field, man. That's 99 plays. They were trying to get off the field. And you knew they were coming. There's many ways to beat the blitz that makes it easy on yourself. But I'm going to say this. He can't fall back on this, though. He's got to eat the blitz.
Yeah. Let it go. I mean, at the beginning of the practice in Pee Wees, and I done coach Pee Wees. I'm pretty sure you done coach in Pee Wee, where before you come out to practice and you make them put their helmets on and get ready to stretch, They always out there playing that game where they're all in the pile and you throwing the ball up and they trying to see who's gonna grab it.
Yeah.
That's what Will should have did. And we ain't, this is no blame on Will. But I tell you this, the reason I know this is because we learned this. Yeah. When the game's on the line, they gonna bring heat. And that's why we know, shit, I'm all right. I've been in this position before. As soon as this dude burn, I'm giving him my eyes. Because I know the heat gonna be on his ass and I know he need that thing out his hands.
Right.
So that's why I was saying it, because I've been there before, and I assume Lynn had been there before. And if I were on that, if I was Bo Knight, bless his soul, we had him for 2 years, 2 enjoyable years. If I was Bo Knight, I go to him and say, look, he gonna get pressure. Give him your eyes. Hey, Will, they're gonna be looking for you. Soon as you see their toes start to curl up and their eyes get big, my boys are gonna be ready for that ball. Just throw it to them. You ain't even got to see them. Throw it blindly. But
I'm gonna say this. I want to say this for the fans, and just because coach calls a play or calls a route doesn't mean you got to throw it to him. You have the decision. You are, as a quarterback, as a guy who played quarterback a lot, the ultimate decision maker is me. It's not the play caller. He just calls the play. We got to execute the play. But at the end of the day, I'm the one. Even if I tell you this, I had a receiver that was not good. You couldn't trust him. Even if the play was designed for him, if I wasn't comfortable, I went off of him, regardless.
Right.
So all this stuff where I heard people say, well, we should have called these routes. You don't have to throw the deep route. You don't have to throw it. You reading the coverage. The offensive coordinator is trying to make a call based on what he thinks they're going to run. Ooh, they're going to run man. Let's run the rub route. Well, they, like you said, they don't run man. You should be, okay, it ain't there. Let's go to number 2, 3 on the backside or something. So just because it looks like Liam is trying to get something deep, Will ain't got to throw that motherfucker though.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Hey, you get no arguments here, brother. All right. Well, we come to the end of another show. Cats is 6-3. I said this to many people. Just gonna get your take real quick before we get out of here. If the Cats even F around with Vandy, even just F around, pushing and shoving, tight game, going into the half, you okay with the fan base jumping ship? A 3-point halftime lead.
Do we win?
Well, we ain't to that point. I don't care if you win or not. If you're in the slugfest with Vandy, are you cool?
I don't give a damn. For me, if you want to jump ship, that's your. But I'm not jumping ship. Now we lose. Now if we lose to Vandy, now come revisit my talking points.
So you give them credit for the games they won that were narrow against inferior teams, but you won't give them credit. But you'll take credit from them if they lose to a team that's inferior. So even if they narrowly escape an inferior team, you don't.
Okay, I'm gonna say this twofold. One thing, everybody said ULM was a garbage team, right? ULM was 500 before they lost last weekend. They lost back-to-back games. They were 500 last week. So all these people talking about ULM was garbage, check that out. Chattanooga has only lost 1 game since we beat them. So all these people saying just because the name on the chest doesn't look sexy doesn't mean these teams can't ball out. If we lose to Vandy, I don't know what. If we lose to Vandy, it ain't a good look. Now I don't care if you beat them by 2. Damn, look, damn South Carolina is garbage, and South Carolina beat Florida. South Carolina is hot garbage, dude. South Carolina is hot doo-doo. And
They Vandy garbage?
Huh?
They Vandy garbage?
Vandy's bad, dude.
I'm saying, are they Vandy garbage?
No, look, Vandy. Vandy's the same. Vandy at one point, I know I didn't check it last week. Vandy at one point had like 8 or 9 interceptions. I think they had one of the most in conference as a team defense. They got some ball hawks over there. Yeah. That defense is decent. They just don't have, they like when we play, they just don't have the depth. That defense is good. That offense, it's like Vandy offense. Minus the Jay Cutler years.
Right.
That offense isn't hitting on much. So if we don't beat them, it's a problem. But it's like in '93, we went to a bowl game. We beat East Carolina 6-3. Don't nobody remember that but me. No one else said, "Oh, y'all went to the bowl game, but y'all shouldn't have because y'all barely beat ECU." Dude, we beat ECU. They had a chance to beat us. We beat them 6-3 at home.
Y'all beat Indiana 3-0 at home.
So 5 years from now, when we go 9-3, will people gonna say, "Oh, y'all only beat Vandy by 2 points"?
If we go 9-3, hopefully we go 9-3, man.
Oh, if we don't go 9-3,
we got an optimistic van over here.
If we don't go 9-3 with the teams we got left on the schedule, New Mexico State, we should be able to put Bo, Tisdale, which I'm wondering where the hell he's at.
You just showed film on Tisdale playing good DB action.
Did they?
You did.
Oh, in high school. Yeah.
No, you talking about the other Tisdale.
I'm talking about the running back.
I know. I was being funny.
Donut. You can put Donut in. You can put Lavelle Wright in. You can put Christian Lewis in. You should be able to put in Crowder says this time. Hopefully he's healthy to play. New Mexico State, we should enter the bench. The starter should be in their baseball caps with their shoulder pads off and ice on their knees, knowing they ain't never coming back at the game in the third quarter.
You optimistic, bro. Very optimistic.
No, I'm just saying that's how it should be.
I know that's optimistic, man. I think we done checked out after Georgia. I think some of us have checked out.
Oh, okay.
I think we crawling through the finish line, man.
Okay.
I think we crawling through the finish line.
We can crawl through the finish line against New Mexico State. I'm not saying against Vandy now. I'm not saying that against. I'm talking about New Mexico State, whom lost to our boy T-Dub early this year. Dude, I'm pretty sure they are winless. I'll tell you right now. And they probably giving up over 40 points a game. And they play Bama before us. They played Bama the week before us. So they're going to be beat the hell up. They won one game. They're 1-8.
Well, hopefully, man. Hopefully they will. Hopefully we'll do the things you say. I done had a whole season of hoping they would do the things I thought they would do. And yeah, I would write a small majority of it, but
you're right.
I still got 8-4 on my list. I don't know. I would say 8-4, 9-3. I had 8-4 on my list. I'm scared they still may go 8-4 for some reason.
Ooh, they go 8-4.
Huh?
They go 8-4. They go 8-4, and they lose.
That Louisville game is still lurking.
Dude, Louisville is on the Florida watch. Florida basically, like you said, Florida just trying to get to the Florida's 3-2-1 Cancun. That's where they are. Right. They trying to get to Cancun. If Louisville, I think it's under 500, or they not. They lost last week to Clemson. I know put them under 500. They 4-3-5.
Oh, that don't matter. That don't matter. I'm telling you, man. I think we done checked out, man. 5. I don't think I saw the effort I wanted to see last week. I don't think I saw the effort I wanted to see against Mississippi State. I ain't got no reason. I don't got no reason to think they're gonna bring more effort against an inferior team, a more inferior team. If you can't bring effort against Tennessee, what makes you think they're gonna bring effort against Vandy?
I think they brought effort. They doesn't execute. I'm gonna say this: the defense could still give a 31 points. We should put up 40 something on Louisville.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Vandy.
No, Louisville.
Oh, well, we'll see, man. We'll see. We appreciate y'all for watching. Head on over to YouTube, watch the old episodes, watch the new ones, like, subscribe, share, and check out Ben's breakdowns. He said he doesn't do basketball, which is good because I love basketball more than I like football. So we come down to it. We give our takes on basketball. Van is a women's basketball, which the women's basketball team is very well. We have the defending, reigning SEC Player of the Year. So continue to watch. Like I said, go over to YouTube, watch the old episodes. I know we got some new followers this week. And thank you to Religiously Kentucky for introducing Van to the podcast world. Otherwise, most people would not know that he was on podcasts the past 2 years that he's been doing it on the locker. So we appreciate you for putting Van in the locker and myself dragging behind on the mat.
Shit.
That's funny to you, huh?
That's twice. No, that's when I read that, I was like, where did Anthony see this shit? Oh, damn.
Oh, man. Anyways, man, check out Big Things Kentucky, Religiously Kentucky. Vault's Views. Go read your Vault's Views. How many can believe? What is it?
In Kentucky, or Believe Kentucky, something like that?
Yeah, check out Terry Brown.
Cat Talk Wednesday.
Cat Talk Wednesday. Mike Bennett. Check out Michael Bennett and Just the Cats Radio. Tom Leach Report. Sports Nightly with Dick Gabriel. Man, there's a bunch of stuff to go check out, man. I ain't get enough credit for boosting other podcasts. I'm not a social media podcast person. I like to just come on here. We like to come on here and just talk about the sports. I'm not on here for the likes or the follows, or it helps us. It helps our what is algorithm?
Algorithms, yeah. But no, yeah, you're right. Look, y'all, I really want y'all to understand. We really do this for the fun of it. Now, if it goes somewhere else, well, we won't turn it down, but we just like hanging out and just be in the locker room. That's really what it is.
So, again, we appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all back next week. Hopefully, the Cats won't make my
dude. Huh? Don't say that, man. We lose to Vandy, dude.
No, I don't think we're gonna lose Vandy. I'm just saying I came in the season thinking 8-4.
Okay.
And I thought I was going to eat a little crow at 6-0, and then 6-1. I thought I'm gonna eat a little crow. Yeah. Now I'm like, ain't this bottle good? So I don't know if it's Vandy. I don't know if it's Louisville. I'm just saying, hopefully it don't happen this week, because if we wind up 7-5, man, I'm cutting the podcast off. If we in the season 7-5, I'm cutting podcasts off. I'm done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I feel you.
But all right, that's right now. We are 50 seconds from a 2-hour show. We are out of here for me and Van. See y'all next Wednesday.